The degree of a term is the sum of the exponents of the variables contained in the term. Okay, so sum of your exponents on your variables. Number 10, identify the degree and coefficient of each term in the polynomial. Okay, we have 4x to the 5th, 12x to the 3rd, x squared, and negative x. It tells me here that the degree is 5, because that's my exponent, or the sum of my exponents. My coefficient, remember that's that factor numeral. That numeral factor in front of the term. So here, this one would be 4. Here, it gives me the coefficient of 12, which is the numeric factor there. But I've got to find the degree. Remember, that is the sum of my exponents. So I have one exponent, and that number is 3. All right, we have x squared. Now, here's the one thing I don't see. I don't see a factor, a numeric factor. If there is no number in front, it is always understood to be 1. So my numeric factor, or my coefficient in this case, is a positive 1. The exponent here is 2. So that is my degree. Here, we have no number in front of the x, but we do have a negative sign. Just as with if it were positive, we would have this understood 1 right there. So my coefficient is actually negative 1 in this case, because you do have to carry the sign with it. Now, if we have a variable but no exponent, it is understood to be 1 as well. So my degree here is 1. Let's take a look at number 11. Make use of structure. For the polynomial 2x cubed y minus 6x squared y squared plus 9xy minus 13y to the 5th power plus 5x plus 15, list each term and identify its degree and coefficient. Identify the constant term as well. Now, each term is going to be separated by either a plus or a minus sign. That separates my terms. So, plus and or minus separate my terms. So, we have 2x cubed y negative 6x squared y squared, 9xy, negative 13y to the 5th power, 5x, and 15. Now, let's talk about our degree. Okay. So remember, it's the sum of my exponents on the variables. Well, I have the 3 here, but remember there's that understood 1. So my degree is going to be 3 plus 1, which is 4. My coefficient, remember, is the numeric part of this, which is 2. Here, my degree is the sum of my exponents, so that's going to be 4. And my numeric factor is -6. Make sure you keep your sign. Here, I have no numbers on those variables, but we have exponents of 1. So the degree here is going to be 2 when I add those together. And my coefficient is that numeric factor of 9. -13y to the 5th power has one variable with one exponent, so that's going to be 5. And the coefficient is going to be -13. Here we have 5x. Remember that there's that understood 1 there. So my degree is 1 and my coefficient is 5, the numeric factor. 15, notice it does not have any variables, and our constant term is always only a number. So 15 is my constant term. Take a minute to make a note of all the information that was covered in this section. Copy down the table and answer the questions that wrap up this section of 10 and 11.